Have again, Clint Dreebert. Nice to meet you, and thank you for giving me a laugh and a bit of escape with Puss in Boots. Let's tell the world first. Where is Puss in Boots now in this story?
So when we last see Puss in Boots, was going off on an adventure and journey, but we pick up with him kind of on the DL, just trying to, he's kind of had his tally of lives. So cats have 9 lives and he's kind of used them all up. So he's kind of seen him go from adventure to kind of this cat that's lost all hope. He's living in what you would call a cat lady's home, a retirement home, and he's kind of hung his boots, if you will, and meets Perrito along the way, who's so optimistic and so full of life and wants him to fulfill whatever's left of his life and joy and dream to come true. And so we pick up there, but also death is kind of following him at his boot heels, if you will, and that's the werewolf that's following him, who does an amazing job. It's a fantastic character. And then we kind of see him trying to outrun the last live, and we see he meets up with Kitty Softpaws again, and the three of them go on this adventure to find out what their last wish for each one of them is, because everyone has their wish and everybody wants them to come true. So we see what the outcome of that is, the result.
It's an unlikely threesome, and Perrito, being the dog in a cat film, must have been daunting, perhaps, or was it a jump at its opportunity for you?
I mean, it was incredible to just join them, because there was like the three of them, I call them like the three amigos now, because they go on this journey, even if it's reluctantly, like, Antonio's character Puss lets Perrito kind of join and tag along. And along the way, Perrito becomes a giant source of, positivity and help and fulfilling, Puss's wish. And the conclusion of it, I don't want to give too much away, but the conclusion of it is very sweet and very wonderful, how the three of them realize what's in front of them.
Where did you find your inner dog for this character, Harvey? I mean, playing a dog, you oozed optimism, which I kind of imagine a dog to have, because they're just so loving and wonderful towards their owners. And I wonder where you found your inner dog for this role.
I honestly found the energy from, like, my sister has 2 dogs, and one of them is Picasso, and Picasso is just full of energy and so much, like, he's just always positive. And then Jax is more mellow, the other dog. And so I took a lot from Picasso. So when I watched my sister die, I took a lot from Picasso, because that dog, it rain or shine, it does not matter, will meet you at the door, is jumping up and down, and literally the energy is always so positive. And so I kind of looked at Picasso's mannerisms and thought about that. Well, that would sound like a voice. And I think I've done different voices, because when I hang out with my sister, we think, what would this animal sound like? And I made voices for both of them, and they're very different. So I definitely took inspiration from my sister's dogs.
And I guess you, like the world, was a fan of Shrek and the character itself before you were given this opportunity to be in the film, yeah?
Absolutely. I was a huge fan of the Shrek franchise from, the beginning, and then with Puss in Boots. Just, it's those films that are few and far between, where you can just have them on loop in your household growing up and you never get tired of them. And now to be a part of that, and now with this new story and reimagine, like, the animation, it's going to be phenomenal. I can't wait for everyone to see it.
And I wonder what, in the film, Perrito doesn't get his last wish. I wonder whether you would think he would have a last wish, or Harvey, what would your last wish be?
I mean, I feel like Perrito's wish was to, was be a therapy dog, obviously, but sometimes the life you're living is the best wish you could have ever wished for. And that's a big, great moral, I think, for the movie and the story, is that sometimes you're aspiring to something that you think will make you happy, you think will make you fulfilled, but maybe the life you're living right now is so fulfilling, but you don't stop and realize it.
And does that apply to you too, Harvey?
I mean, I think I'm so grateful for every opportunity I have. And I wanted to be an actor since I was 6 years old. And so when people say, "Oh my gosh, you're so lucky, you get to be an actor, overnight success." And it's just like, that's so funny. People think overnight, but to me, it's been like something that I worked at since I was 6 years old. And to finally see it come to fruition is no, easy task of looking back and being like, "Oh, brush it off." It's, yeah, I wish for it and it came true, and I continue to wish for it to continue. So
Well, good luck with it all. We know that Puss in Boots is the star of this film, but you, as you say, make it a pretty good three amigos. Thanks for bringing Perito to life for us.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Nice to meet you.